The Environmental Farm Plan, EFP, is an online voluntary education and awareness workbook that helps farmers identify the agri-environmental assets and risks of their operation, develop action plans for risk mitigation, meet sustainable marketing standards, and access agri-environmental cost-share programming. The EFP is facilitated by a third party, Keystone Agricultural Producers, to maintain producer confidentiality so you can be assured your information is held in confidence. The online EFP was created using leading-edge cybersecurity and privacy policies to ensure your data is always protected.
I love the title. It's Environmental Farm Plan Workbook, and that means to me that it's a work in progress. I'm not going to go and accomplish everything in 1 year. I am going to continue to strive to meet those goals, but it highlights for me areas for improvement. So maybe this year I can afford to upgrade my fuel tank. Maybe this year I can afford to improve my manure management methods or practices. It's a workbook, and that to me as a farmer is less intimidating, knowing that I don't need to accomplish it all by a certain date, but it's something that I can continue to strive for, and it will guide me along the way.
I think the EFP program, I think for us, the big role would be to measure. So we do a lot of measuring on the farm. You know, we measure yield, we measure, our nutrients in the soil and stuff like that, but there's no measurement for like how well we're treating the environment, right? So this gives us a tool to measure that.
I mean, for us as farmers, it's about the long game. It's not about what's happening. It is a little bit about what's happening today and tomorrow, but most farmers want to see the farm viable for generations. And EFP, it helps us to find out what some of the best practices are. If we're always striving to do what's best, it's not just best for me, but it's best for my neighbor, it's best for my friends, it's best for people at the grocery store buying my product.
We need to be acting with best practices. So in our business, producing food direct from the farm to the table, I mean, we are watched all the way along. We need to be providing quality food, prove that we're doing it in a safe manner and that the food is clean, it's good to eat, it is healthy.
I think every farmer thinks they're always doing the right thing, or often trying to do the right thing. And the EFP, it takes that, this is what we're doing on the farm, and says, it compares it to these standards, and yes, we are doing them.
Yeah, to be a steward of the land is like, that is what farming is taking care of the land. I mean, we're partners with the land. And I think that's what stewardship is. So we're here to take care of it. We're partnered with it. So our livelihood comes from it. And, and then the better I take care of my land and my farm, then the better company, better business, better livelihood, better life I leave for my kids if they choose to farm,